pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao!
Pacquiao comes back with a straight left. Manny tries to tee off with a left and gets it in there. This is a late round rally for Pacquiao.
But this can change back and forth in this fight here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left hand.
Here you see the knockdown right here. Beautiful short left. And it would have been down again the second time except for the ropes held him up. And then he came back and stunned Pacquiao slightly at the end of the round.
That was the same sequence of punches.
To a more tactical style now. Pacquiao trying to search and destroy. Marquez trying to shock him with counter-punching aggression.
I'm really impressed.
The ability to keep doing it. That's why Manny Pacquiao.
And I'm quite sure with Nacho very soon he has a good cut man in the corner also.
Pacquiao landed a quick right hook. Momentarily lifted Marquez off his front foot. Another left hand for Pacquiao. Marquez has to fight back. They're trading shots. It's a Manny Pacquiao type round. Now he lands the right and drives Pacquiao back. Pacquiao with two hard lefts. They're fighting.
That's the straight
left hand by
Pacquiao. That's the straight left that I've been waiting.
Nevada's medical supervision is the best. They trade shots. What a war. Both men trying desperately to win the round. Pacquiao, Jim, I tell you, that 1.1%. This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down. Another left hand clocks Marquez, and the blood begins to flow in his right eye. Big round. Pacquiao ripping the left hand. Marquez coming back.
Blood is drama.
Because of the cut over Marquez's eye. It is a brutal gash. If he lands a couple of them, or three of them. Pacquiao comes back with his own right hand.
Pacquiao,
unless he has won this round, and that's iffy, Marquez is slipping into that area where he may need a knockout to beat Manny Pacquiao. Well, that heightens the drama. Straight right hands for Marquez, two of them. Juan Manuel Marquez trying to avenge all of Manny Pacquiao's triumphs against Mexican fighters and driving Pacquiao back into the ropes. Marquez going out on his field.
as long as he avoids that left hand punch, he's got a good chance of winning this round.
One more right hand for Marquez. One more combination for Pacquiao. They trade shots down the stretch.
Hell of a fight. I'm calling it another draw.
Split decision. And new champion from the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao again with that right hook, right uppercut combination. Tremendous work with the right hand by Pacquiao. Hooking and uppercutting just the same way we saw Andre Berto. And Diaz's only response is to get more aggressive and try to do more damage, and that's what he's trying to do. Leaving himself open for Pacquiao's southpaw Jack Dempsey in the lightweight division. A non-stop aggressor with speed and power beyond compare. Perfect shot by Pacquiao. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Uppercut.
Target practice right now for the most part.
Left hand pot shot across the top. Two quick right hands inside. Another uppercut. Hard left hand like at the same time.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. You know, where normally when he's just a cut man, it's different because he concentrates.
No way Diaz will quit to the crowd as he continues to fire resolutely in round 6. And the Pacquiao storm once again continues.
You see Pacquiao throwing punches in such a volume, and they're all coming from different angles. He's mixing up, and that's why it's so hard for Diaz to stop the punches, because he's not just throwing one punch or two. It's just the speed and the variety of punches. He's going to win this fight unless they end up with another disqualification.
Look at the combinations.
Stop for the center. The referee's going to have to stop the fight.
Diaz gets in a good left uppercut of his own. Fires a straight jab, comes forward to make clear, I'm still a fighter. I'm not going to go away.
Don't stop in the fight now.
Increasingly on the defensive, Diaz has less and less to offer as the 8th round. Manny Pacquiao has made his statement. There isn't much reason beyond a few moments like that for this to keep going forward. Tremendous straight left hand shot, brave enough to compete on any level. And he's proven that. Bloodier, more brutal finish. How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
It should have never got to that. First class.
Right on the chin. Through 8 rounds, the 3 judges' scores were 80-71, 80-72, 80-71, totally academic.
Manny Pacquiao.
I've known him, but he's fighting a very intelligent fight.
He takes a straight left hand and a right hook from Pacquiao and seems intent on retaliating.
This has the makings of being a very interesting fight.
Momentarily shocked Oscar.
Right here you see what surprised me and has been probably the most effective punch. The little left hand lead of Manny's is he shoots right between.
When he was, even though dangerous and destructive, largely a one-note tune. Jab, jab, straight left hand. His ability to fashion the the lead left hand, starting his offense with it, as he's doing there, shows how much he's progressed as a tactician.
One thing that you mean is very obvious. Oscar De La Hoya has very little head movement.
There is almost no height difference between them.
Pacquiao lands a brilliant uppercut
and he cannot
land something. You have to believe that.
He just landed a good left hook to the body. Belt is back against him. There is a big swelling outside the left eye of Oscar De La Hoya. The right hand has never been a super destructive punch for De La Hoya. I asked Freddie Roach yesterday in our meeting, I said, have you ever seen Oscar De La Hoya really hurt somebody with the right hand?
And if Oscar's not going to move his head behind him so much, and even if he doesn't land his eyes, keep pumping him. But he doesn't jab enough.
Good body shots there by Pacquiao. And if there was doubt coming in as to whether Pacquiao could unbeaten. I personally had expected, and perhaps more so than De La Hoya expected as well.
Yeah, when a lot of the experts...
Good body shot by Oscar.
Biggest punch of the fight for De La Hoya. Trajectory, that's why they call it a 45. Straight left hand right up the pipe.
Here we we see once again Manny Pacquiao shooting a straight left hand right down the pipe. Direct, and that's the kind of punch that's doing the damage to Oscar.
But still, you would think against the so-called smaller man, we'd see something more.
This fight's going to probably end up being stopped.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya.
Yes. Who's looking
Hard
entirely at
shots.
Oscar.
De La Hoya hasn't been down, but that may be the only thing that's keeping Weeks from stopping it.
Pacquiao landing punch after punch, and it's not so much just the way he's landing them. The body language and position of De La Hoya's body is that of a man that's defeated. It's passive.
All right, Larry, you envisioned this one. Could you see Pacquiao against Margarito?
No, and he himself says he's going back to 140.
Tony Weeks has a tough decision in front of him. There's a lot of glory and a lot of money in Oscar De La Hoya's past, but he's getting beaten up here.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let's finish it. That's it. Let's go.
Fight is over.
Manny Pacquiao has beaten Oscar De La Hoya.
Manny Pacquiao.
This is boxing. Boxing lives on. Continue to support this beautiful and exciting sport. Thank you for watching. For more boxing stories, boxing fights, and boxing news, subscribe on this channel. Click the notification bell for more updates. Because in this channel, together we will revive the boxing world.